Bowling! Bowling here! Come bowl now! Get your bowling! Who's ready? Bowling!
Mom, make Dad tell the story right.
That's what really happened.
Oh.
Phenomenal.
You can get it chopping. You can get it mopping. You can get it reading the phone. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long cold Vic.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden K-time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
The Bogan force is too strong upon us. Our spirit is broken.
The Bogan is strong with you, but not nearly strong enough.
I am Lord Darth Vader, First Knight of the Sith, and right hand to His Eminence Prince Esper Valorum, the master of the Bogan.
Let's see how you go with a can of beer up your exhaust pipe, mate.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Welcome, everybody. Nearly got me, you. I saw you there, StreamYards, trying to trip me up on a night like tonight. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Hello, welcome, everybody, back. Wow, 43 amazing bogans, mad lads, and mad whams in the house. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling charged. Darth Boganus. No, it's Darth Bogantus. Bancroft looks like a hockey player. What are you guys talking about? Hang on. My white-faced dick has fallen down and still cannot stand. We are here tonight. Why are we gathered here, ladies and gentlemen? We are gathered here tonight to help our very good friend Edwin Aces, you may know him from Drawing Aces Comics Group, to launch his book. We did our very first launch of Fund My Comic book the other day with Fall of Man. We're back to do it again with a new book here, Viking book, Raid of the White Leopard, which I must admit, I don't know much about. It looks cool. It's got a damn nice Donald DeLay cover on it. But if you could, before we start the show, if you could please like the stream, share it out. We obviously do want to get as many people as we can into a launch stream. The more eyes, the merrier. Speaking of, let's go see how we're going over with the Rumble Associates. Jim Cox said, hey, we're not a gang, pal. We're a loose association. I said, all right, Rumble Associates. How you going over there? I see you over there. We got a couple people watching. Jim is over there. Raten's over there. Citizen Ronan. Hang on. Jim says, just when you think Bancroft's videos can't get any gayer, what are you talking about, Jim? What do you mean? actually. All right, we are 5 minutes in. I should probably send the link to Edwin because I feel like I'm waffling here and I don't know his plans. And I know these things could be on a little bit of a time. We could have a time crunch here. So let me just send the link to Edwin. All right, he has that. That's all sorted. And let's start saying hello to the people in the chat. First and foremost, Jeremy Burtz, again, closing the gap, hot on the heels of David G. There he is. First and foremost, so let me nudge this over. Let me put him up there. 18. Getting very close now. Jeremy, great to see. Lama Gigante's in the house. Jim's here too. There's Edwin. Nicholas Gear. Who else is here? Darko's here. Dark Lord Fudd. Mo Biggs, angry with Rumble. I see what you're saying, Mo. Hail, Mo Biggs. Great to have you here. We missed you yesterday. We had a fun show. It was like, it was a shame we had to do the big wheel giveaway on No Mo Night, but on Weeb, what is it? Weeb Fridays. I just couldn't. It had to get slotted in there. Too much on otherwise. Toehair's here as well. Bretsky the Great. Aerith's here. Happy Jack is back. Huron the Steadfast. And Neff is in the house. How you going, Neff? Who else is here? Who else can I spy? Eric Grant. Hello, darling. Schneely. Schneely, you did one. You did win. I just sent you the email. Congratulations. Which one did you win? It was all a blur. I sent them all together. Schneely last night won that amazing piece by Dean James, the Song of Ice and Fire piece. So congratulations. All right, I hear the boop. Apologies to everyone I can't say hello to, but we've hailed Mo Biggs. I feel like we're there. Eric Weather's got to hail him too. And all right, Edwin's in the house. I apologize to everyone. Oh, there he is, right there, Jeremy, a Song of Ice and Fire in the house. 95 people gathered. Beautiful. All right, let's get the show on the road. Actually, before we do, though, I have to call out Schneely. Schneely, hang on a sec.
Well, cheers, biggies.
Just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Schneely. Very much appreciated. All right. That was a bit of a rush job, but we're getting here. We're doing it. Edwin, now we can relax. Comic book writer and creator. I like that.
That's right. I can finally claim that after about 6 projects.
You're on fire this year, especially. How many is it this year? 3 already? You're working on?
It's gonna be 3, yeah, by the time the year's done.
Damn, man, you're putting the rest of us to shame, but actually it's a good thing, lighting the fire under us. Now we didn't chat before this. I've just been in a big rush. Is this timed to launch at a specific time, or is it
5 minutes?
In 5, good. Okay, good. All right, because I was worried. It worked so well yesterday. The other day with Paul. Mo says, please hit like for the sake of Edwin. Just forget this is Bancroft's channel.
Thank you, Mo. You understand me.
Yeah, he does. All right, let's we can bring up the campaign. That's the cool thing about Fund My Comic. You can check it out before it goes live. You can go through it. Let me swap the links out. Sorry, Rumble gang. If you want to jump over and watch us on Rumble, do it now. Otherwise, you're gonna have to Google me. I'm gonna just put the link in right there. I don't need to. You've got a long title name. It's too long for me to type out. I'm sorry. Yeah. Replace pinned message. I will put that in the in Rumble link as well. Raid of the White Leopard. Actually, and we've got it's going at 12. No, where's it going? 15.
Yep, 15.
When's it going live? 15. Yeah. All right, we got a few minutes now. We've got a few minutes. Actually, we've got some time. Is this a Chrome tab? It is. Excellent. That means I can actually stop sharing it and represent it because I'm an idiot with the audio on. If we can just give it anyone who's on the fence. I know you guys like to get in quick, and I know that we don't really have yet, as far as I'm aware, we don't really have backer numbers that I'm aware of on Fund My Comic. But I guess you can just claim them in the order that they come in the chat. If you want to say you're number 1, if you're first person in the chat to say that you backed Raid of the White Leopard, then put yourself as number 1. But I want to play this trailer. It's pretty cool. It's pretty what's it called? Moody. Let's listen to this. first glimpse. It's like an art film, Edwin, you've made here.
Raid of the White Leopard, Book 1, is the story of a band of Vikings that get caught up in a storm and wash up on a mysterious island. Written by Edwin Acevedo, the writer of The Ace, with art by Avery Butterworth from The Lost Pages. Back it today on fundmycomic.com.
Who did you get to do that voice?
That voice was by the great Michael Beacon. So he does a lot of audio stuff for his book.
I like his accent there. Fundmycomic.com.
He went completely in. I loved it. So I was like, shout out to Shane Mess for putting together the little highlights and all that.
How would a Viking say do a URL? He would say fundmycomic.com.
I loved it. Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, it sets the tone. We're going to learn a bit more about it in just 2 minutes time. So everybody, please make sure if you are planning on back this, you've got the link. It just tends to go live. So, you know, as soon as I see it hit 15, I'm hitting the countdown, and then you guys can jump in there and do whatever it is you do. I'm not highlighting that chat there, Eric. I appreciate you being in the chat, even though it's against the telecommunications legislation here in Australia that I highlight that. I'm actually really excited about this, to hear more about your Viking book, because as I mentioned, I don't know if you thought I was joking, I'm actually as well writing a Viking book. It's going to be very different though, and I know you sometimes accuse me in a joking, loving way of sometimes copying what you guys do, but but no, I know something about Viking stories. They're just really awesome. All right, we have 1 minute left. I feel like I got to get my finger on the countdown button.
Yeah, fingers crossed, everybody.
Yeah, this is a different Indiegogo and everything else.
Yeah.
It will just turn on at 1:15. So yeah, I mean the countdown is fun. But if you want to get in there and say that you have backed it and you were the first, if you can claim it, don't claim it until you back it.
Yeah, make sure it goes through.
Make sure it goes through, and then you can claim it. But I'll still play the countdown nonetheless because it's the best. Billy Basco says this book looks dope as hell. Yeah, it's this. You get some great art on this. Oh. God, that's the best thing I've ever put onto YouTube. That countdown, and none of it is mine. It's all stolen, but that's okay. Alex claimed it. Now I don't know if he backed it, but he's claiming it. I know he does claim a lot of number ones, although he usually is number one. I see we do have a backer, so it could be Alex. I don't know.
Yes, I actually get notifications, so I can confirm.
You can confirm Alex is
confirmed. It is confirmed. Thank you so much.
How is he so fast?
I don't know, but I appreciate it.
Quantum realm stuff going on there.
Turn off my notifications now before I go nuts.
Yeah, good. Jennifer Grover, Michael, I think the tide is starting to turn on the culture war. Thank God. Anyway, a warm hello to you and the chat. I've noticed it too, Jennifer, and it has been a long time coming. Thank you so much. Always great to see you in the chat. I love your positivity, Jennifer, and your super chats as well. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, it started. I was on it like lightning, says Alex. He really was indeed.
Thank you.
Now, as well, again, I don't know if what you're going to get, but if you do back it, let us know in the chat at the very least, so that we, even if you don't have a number, but just make up a number and put it in there and let us know. We're going to have to refresh this as it goes, just like on Indiegogo. And straight away, I see five of you beautiful people have backed this thing. 150 already raised. Let us know in the chat. We want to shout you out.
Yeah, and if you back specific tier, please say so.
Yeah, as well. We want to hear what you guys are backing. Other than that, I think it's time we can just oh, hang on. Nicholas Gear says he's just backed. Where is it?
Thank you.
Where is it? There it is, Nicholas Gear. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome.
No, brother. Thank you.
Great to see. Wow, 90 people here on YouTube, 16 on Rumble. That's over 100 in my count watching us help Edwin launch his new book. It is a Viking book, Raid of the White Leopard. 20-page black and white comic, 16 pages of story plus bonus material about a band of Vikings who get caught in a storm and wash up on a mysterious island. Do you want to get into it any more than that?
Yeah.
No.
Basically, this started as actually a short story for Alterna a couple of years ago. One of my dreams as a comic book creator was to get published by an actual comic book company. And, because Marvel, DC, Image, they're all been what they're doing. Alterna was one of the few ones that were taking submissions. So I decided to do a short story with Avery about these Vikings who get caught up in a storm and wash up on a strange island. And it basically ends on a cliffhanger that kind of gets you to kind of want more for it. And finally, after I finished up Ace 2 and Bloodbone, I decided to revisit and, kind of add on to the mythology of the story, which introduced the White Leopard and the inhabitants of the island. So I put both of those stories together for this kind of one comic book. And it's got amazing. I cannot put over the artwork enough. Avery's pages on this are mind blowing. Like they just every time he delivered it.
Yeah, they got a real visceral sort of quality to them that I'm really digging. We just got a super chat here from the one and only General Piggy. Thank you so much, man. He says he just snagged the Brandon Diaz sketch card combo. Wow.
That's awesome.
That sounds good. I don't know what all this stuff is yet. We'll have to go through it in a second, but thank you. That's awesome. All right. Great cover here. Very eye-catching. And this is, I knew straight away, this has to be a Donald, yeah?
It is. Me and Donald were known for working on some covers. He did the Ace Volume 1 in the back there. We've worked on Bloodbone, so I had to reach out to him. Colors by How Comics, who does a great job. He also did the awesome logo that's on there. And this one image basically captures Arik, who's the lead Viking, in his full glory. So basically, when you look at the story, it's seen through his eyes. We'll introduce more of the other Vikings, kind of in what I would hope would be like a book 2 and 3, which is kind of my idea for this, to do like a 3-book story. It tells like the big overall kind of epic. But this is basically captured everything about this comic beautiful.
Yeah. It's looking great. Nice Viking inspired logo to go with it as well. I mean, and it's colored by
How Comics, Alan Alonso.
How Comics. Yes. You guys, if you are backers of the Diaz brothers, you'll know.
Worked on the Ace, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Donald's a beast, says Chad Townsend. And Matt B Studio says cover looks fantastic. All right, let's dive right into it here and see what we actually. Someone had a question about the zipper, the dots here, which I think, I don't know, but I think I know that. Are those digital zips? Are you cutting them yourself? I would guess they're probably digital, but I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Yeah, Avery does traditional work. I have an original art page. I know he probably does added detail, but the page mostly looks like that when I have it in hand. There's actually I don't know if I move the camera a bit, but this right here is actually a page from his People story, and you can see the detail there.
Mm-hmm.
That's on that. So he does traditional, and then he adds kind of like details.
Yeah, man, I loved the People. such a great little supplemental book on that campaign. All right, so we've got some Vikings here on their big Viking ship. The gods have smiled at us today. Show them your gratitude. All the Viking goodness that you want. Sculling. What do they drink? What do Vikings drink? Actually, I don't know. Is it beer? Ale? I don't know what
some
they
sort of
drink.
mead
They're
or something.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
Mead. Yes, even better. Hold on a sec. Let me scroll down here. Don't want to miss anyone if anyone's backing here. Screen tones are really cool, says Darko. We've got Raiden Radio in the house. Vikings are always cool. If there's a Viking story, I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. Yeah, there's something about them. They don't drink Bud Light. I don't think that's Bud Light in their cups. Luke is here now. Luke, for anyone who isn't aware, I don't know how you wouldn't be at this point, is not only a comic creator himself, but he is the main guy who has put this site together. It's called fundmycomic.com, and it's an alternative. It's an alternative to for creators and fans to go to support these creators, knowing that you're not supporting or not giving any money. This is really important. You're not giving any money as a fan, as a backer to companies that not doing the best by a lot of creators out there, whether it's censoring, whether it's shadow banning, or whatever it is. So and there's been a number of quite successful campaigns, and it's obviously still small, still growing. They're still ironing out some kinks on the site, but it's a work in progress. I think Luke said yesterday, Todd and I were on a mission from God. I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't want to leave out anyone on the team. Todd and Luke. So they've they said they're going to be adding a shopping cart. It's on its way. It's ascendant. Matt Downey says, "Fund my comic supremacy."
So we're going
Joe, Jaquoil, how to say that? Snag the Joe Ball card. Excellent. All these things
Great
getting
card.
sold while I'm waffling on. Apparently, Mo. Oh, it's not Fund Mo comic. Oh yeah, not Fund Mo comic. So justice for Mo. Bancroft is the new Amazon. I'll take those numbers. Yeah, I'll become a multi-billionaire. Sure, why not? All right. So anyway, back to the story here. Do you want to? Is this the main guy here? Is it the guy on the cover?
Yep, that's Arik. He's the lead Viking. Like I said, the story is mostly seen through his eyes at first. He's very much a believer in the gods, and that his fate's already determined. So he's just trying to reach Valhalla, and he's trying to basically make a name for himself, and then the gods intervene with the storm that sends him on this to this mysterious island, and
how mysterious do we get? Is in terms of is there sort of otherworldly things going on? I know there's a big rich Norse mythology. Is there any? I don't want you to give anything away.
Well, the island is definitely not something you'd expect, and it does have there's kind of like a, I guess, magical element, I guess you could say. Mystic is probably like a better term. But yeah, it's a fun kind of mystery story where you're kind of forced to figure out where exactly the story's going. Like I said, it's basically these two stories that come together as one, and it introduces all these different elements. It's got the Vikings, it's got almost kind of like a superhero-ish kind of element. It's got some pirates. It's just got a little bit of everything. So it's really kind of fun story. It's completely different from anything I've done, which is why I kind of wanted to do it. I've been in the superhero realm for a long time. I got the space epic with Ace. I got the street level stuff with Bloodbone. Y'all want to do something different. So this is what Raid is. It's basically a 3-part story that's going to be told, kind of this epic fashion. And this is kind of the beginning of it.
Man, you're right though. This art that's like so appropriate. That's what I'm gonna say. It's so fitted to the story. You instantly kind of get a feel of just all these. I'm looking at all these little white. It looks wet and sweaty, and it looks like he's been in a shipwreck essentially. All right, so we fast forward. Looks like now there's something else going on here. I don't know quite what it is. You're going to have to read it to find out. Look, yeah, all right, okay. This does not look what you would expect if you shipwreck
not at all
in these times. Okay, very mysterious. I won't push because I want people to, if they want to find out.
You got to read it to get the full story. Man. You see, the pirates to get introduced. It's really, it's this kind of crazy story. But like I said, hopefully everything when people read book 2 and book 3, which hopefully we can get funded, they'll kind of see the big picture and to tell this kind of really fun, interesting story that's kind of basically like a one-off. It's just told in 3 parts.
Nice. Jennifer Grover for 6. Michael, I'm really loaded right now, but this is beautiful art. Well, you're not that loaded that you can recognize that this is beautiful art. It is really good. And it's great to see people are supporting it. And yeah, because obviously, you know, the more you support it, the quicker the new stuff comes in, the better it can be. So it's written by you, art by Avery Butterworth on the Lost Pages, letters by SK. I remember SK. I haven't spoken with that guy in years. He was the first guy. He was the first guy I think I ever had on this channel to promote. I think I might be wrong with that. I might be wrong. Donald DeLay and Alan Alonso. Funding goal is a very reasonable $1,500, and there will be stretch goals coming on in the future. All right, let's go back up to the top. Zoom out here. I'll do a little refresher, Rooney. See what we're looking at here. See what the damage is. 10 backers thus far, very close to 20%. I would love to see. We did this the other day. I would love to see 11. I'd love to see. Just get to 11 backers, and then we'll see where we go from there. Darko picked up the digital. I was wondering how shipping worked. Is this US only?
Nope, it ships worldwide. For shipping, basically, I tried to make this as reasonable as possible. So it's just $5 shipping US and then 15 international. For the digital,
that's very reasonable.
It'll be sent out as soon as all the books are in for everybody. So, yeah.
We're joined by Eric the Guapo and Effin the Chat, who is a very... I like that avatar. I just got here. Who did that? It's effing great. This is, well, Edwin is the creator. He's the writer and visionary of the story. And we just read through the different artists. Really nice, cool art. Lots of different artists. On the cover and in the colors, and then the interiors of the book. But yeah, it is great looking stuff. I don't want to miss anyone. Please ask Edwin if there are going to be any more sketch cards, Bancroft. There you go. Ask Sumo for it. How Sumo? I see you.
Yes. Thank you, Sumo. Yeah, there will be. I'm just waiting to get the art back from some artists I've gotten. So look, as soon as I get them in, they'll be up on the campaign.
Excellent. Excellent. Matt Downey's reminding everyone to please share this on Twitter. We need all the eyes we can get. Mo says, actually, the first guy Bancroft had on the show to promote was a morbidly obese glandular giant known as Michael Bancroft's ego. I don't know where you're getting that from at all. You didn't even have to beg, Sumo. Asked and answered. Sounds like there are plenty more coming along the way. Hello, Schneerly for 5 Great British pounds. I started watching Bancroft before I knew who EVS was. Oh, that's very, very rare to hear. Thank you, though, Schneerly. When I think CG, I think Bancroft. Back Edwin, trust in Luke, all CG, all the way. Thank you so much, Schneerly. That's a very kind super chat you sent there. All right, let's go through some of these. I guess they're called rewards on Fund My Comic. Yeah. So for $12, you can get the digital PDF, which I recall it's about 20 pages all up or a bit more.
Yep, 20 pages.
20 pages all up. You don't have to pay shipping. But for $15 plus shipping, wherever you may be out there in the world, you get the comic book. Scrolling down, you can get 2 of them if you want to save on shipping with a friend, which is a good option. Too bad. I mean, I guess they like that's what you missed out on. Sorry, we sold out.
Sketch cards, yeah.
That was the Shelby Robertson $50. Very nice sketch card. There was also a Brandon Diaz. I mean, I'm showing these. You can't get them anymore. But if you do hang around, I like these sketch cards are such a great idea to get people to come back and check out the campaign. The Joe Ball, Well, these are some big names you had on here. But if you want a Raid of the White Leopard original art page, $150, very reasonable price. And do these come with a comic as well? If you get the pages, or they
no,
come
it's just the original art.
Yep. Hold on. Hold up. I didn't even have to hit. I can hit this button down here. It takes me all the way back up. I'm gonna refresh. 11 backers. Amazing. $300 raised. I don't even get the dollary dues. I'm going to guess that's around $450 dues. 20% funded. Most importantly, I'd love to see 12. 12 would be awesome. Let's try and get this 12 backers. That would be amazing. Fund My Comic, says Luke. So not just grabbing an all, building an arc. I can't remember who said that first, but I liked it. So it's mine now. I'll claim everything.
Always got to claim it. We've been over this.
You see something cool on the internet. Here's my philosophy. Just take it. is that a bad thing?
Nobody else is claiming credit. You have to. That's the rules of being a comic book creator.
I see really funny tweets every now and then, responses to things that I'm going to do a video on. And I'm just like, that was so funny. I think I'm going to say something like that in the short. And then people say, oh, that was a really great line. And I'm like, yeah, it was. I can't credit Master Blaster 79 on Twitter. It doesn't work like that. Eric, I See You is the name of the Viking named after Eric Hutfels.
It's not, but it is a great name.
He can just believe it is.
Yeah,
Lord Ravner got that Shelby card tier the second it went live.
Oh, awesome.
Congratulations, Lord Ravner. What is this awesomeness? Asks Bobby Greer. This is the Raid of the White Leopard. It just went live. Trying to do some maths live 20 minutes ago or so. Maybe not even that. It's already raised $300, 20% funded. Lots of great guys attached to the campaign. Edmund is a beast. He's fulfilled many books.
Three campaigns, both Aces, which were through Indiegogo, and then Bloodbone, which was through PayPal, and now dipping my toes in Fund My Comic with Luke.
Excellent. Jennifer Grover's back for 6. Michael, sorry, I'm really loaded right now. Who is this gentleman that you're speaking to? Well, this is Edwin Aces. He just said he's the writer and creator of you just said everything you've got there. Lots of different comics. He has a YouTube channel. He's on with the Hardliners over on Phil Diaz's channel
every Monday 10 p.m.
There you go. Actually, I should actually grab your YouTube channel and show it out to everyone who doesn't know. All right, and thank you for the super chats. Scrolling down, I think I saw Bancroft is losing the chat. What did I do? Eric Huffle says, I'm back at number 10. Let's go. This comic looks like The Northman meets Mysterious Island by Jules Verne. There you go. Might be a nice tagline. Eric, back in number. All right, I'm apparently way behind here. I apologize. Sumo says, Edwin, I'll back when the next sketch cards go up.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, we got some good artists coming up. I'm just waiting to get some images before everything goes up.
Eric, I'm not flirting with Jennifer, okay? I am interacting with the person in the chat who is sending me super chats. And Jennifer's love for me is purely platonic. She mentions it every single time. And we're both happily married individuals. So that's how it goes over here. Eric the Guapo says he's not back in number 1. Maybe he did back, though. I'm not sure.
Just missed out.
Just by a little. Metal Movie says The Northman was the best movie last year. I did like The Northman.
I'll have to check it out.
I felt like it was a little heavily. I felt like it was a little heavily edited when I watched it. Like there were bits I was, that was a jump. And then I went and watched a YouTube video, and they said it was because it was the original cut was some ridiculous amount of time. But it was a good movie, definitely worth watching. It's a Viking movie, of course it is. We've got joined here by Kenjack Ben, giving us greetings and salutations. From the Vayello, California. May your financial endeavors yield a windfall beyond the dreams of avarice for you and those you hold most dear. I wish the same thing for everything. Jennifer isn't a dude, Paul Gibb. We've had Jennifer on the show. She's actually called in. I need to do another call-in show. Northman is a small revenge Viking flick. Yeah, indeed. So where, without giving anything away, the Vikings end up on this mysterious island, of which mysterious things, like it was your Viking. They're sculling. They're being Vikings. They're dreaming about Valhalla. They end up on a very mysterious island, and now all of a sudden we're here doing mysterious things with very mysterious looking people. There's pirates. There's they look like sages or something. Yep. Is this where? So if the story continues, is this where it'll be headed in the future?
Definitely. Like I said, book one basically sets up the story, gives you insight on the Vikings, introduces you to White Leopard and the island, and then book two's you kind of see both worlds kind of interact for the first time.
Excellent. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can sort of catch all the detail here. Now, the book says black and white, but there's clearly some, gradients and stuff going on here. So it isn't just straight black and white. It's got a little bit that highlights and midtones and stuff.
Yeah, it's
to
like
help
I said,
it out as well.
Avery's just, he also does colors, which are very good. But the moment I got the original pages back, I was just like really blown away by the grayscale. It was just really I thought like this is what the book is to me. Like it didn't need anything else. He put so much detail, and the blacks give such a distinct look to the book and the pages. It's really something completely unique, and it just kind of blew me away. As you see that top panel there above with the guy doing some martial arts there. I mean, just look at that detail and everything. It's just beautiful. So to me, when I saw those pages, I just thought like this is the book right here. Like it doesn't need to be touched with anything else.
No, I don't know what's going on here with this guy.
That's part of the mystery.
You have to read to find out. And look, it looks like this looks like kind of a city.
It does.
Some sort of effect here. Now, what's happening? Hang on. I'm getting yelled at by Mo. Read it, Bancroft. Bancroft has recently taken a Viking to... Bancroft has recently taken a Viking to muscular Norse cocks. Now, to anyone who's new to the channel, before we go too far with this, I see he's taking, instead of saying liking, he's saying Viking. And a cock on this channel is a creator-owned comic, something that we all support and appreciate here on this channel. Is creator-owned. That's what we're all about. So, muscular Norse cocks are just comics, creator-owned comics about muscular Nordic Vikings. So I'm just deciphering that for anyone who might, a little bit of innuendo, a little bit of rumor mill getting out there.
Actually, if I can touch on something, the expected ship date for the campaign is put in November. That's just basically a date to safeguard any delays. Sadly, I had a bunch of delays during Ace 2 with printer issues and all sorts of other stuff. So hopefully, actually have a proof from the printer with the book. It needs work.
So check that out.
Yeah, sure.
I know, even if it does need some work.
It's got some work, but you can see like already like that. Those pages are just like beautiful, just like completely just fantastic.
And that cover printed amazing.
Yeah, it just needs. I need to like re-upload some lettering and stuff that needs to be fixed.
Yep.
But I just want to see what it was in the book, and it's just
yeah, for sure.
Incredible. You see the Drawn Aces logo in the back, and it's just beautiful project. So get some tweaks on it, and hopefully it'll ship out as soon as it's ready, which will hopefully be before November. That's just a date just to make sure there's no issues or anything. So
yeah, we all anyone who's ever done this before, I mean, I've only done it once, but anyone who's done it multiple times, nothing is 100% guaranteed, especially when it comes to printing and shipping and all that sort of stuff. Elliot Rodriguez, another great artist, stepping in saying, hello everyone, stopping by to show the love to the panel, the chat. Wish Edwin a successful launch. Thank you so much. He says, you got this, Aces. Metal Movies and Brewskis confirms. Back Edwin, he delivers. He's already got the cock in his hands. Back with confidence. Yes. Yes.
Most the best.
Eric says, can we get non-glossy pages? Yeah, I actually do prefer the non-glossy on the back, black and white. But I mean, it's each to their own.
Yeah, I mean, I could always get like a second proof of other pages and see how it looks. I just prefer that kind of classic, comic book page feel to it.
Yeah, I got the Where is it? I've got so many books lying around here. I got the Comics Huey book. It came on almost newsprint, and man, it smelt so good. It really elevated the black and white art in my opinion. I think my book, my first edition, had the color, the pages were a bit too glossy. I'm sort of now going with more of a satin finish, but I mean, there's each to their own. Suma says, careful how you handle that cock, Edwin. Well, that's just a proof. It's not sending that out. That's what happens with proofs. You gotta get in there and give them a good look. I'm more interested, as Zay Ninja says, I'm more interested in true indie titles. I think you might be onto there or something. Cock and tit together, working together.
This is a rare thing. Say Ninja never goes in the chat, so this is.
I know, right? I always feel like he has an issue with me because I'm always sort of.
He does, but I
ride him pretty hard.
Like,
I ride him pretty hard on.
Just tell them, Brando, just put your beef and Bancroft aside. Join us in the chat today. So.
Join us. Yeah, I like that. Cock and tit together at last. Eric the Guapo, I prefer no gloss on all my books. Don't like the glare. Yeah, that is a thing. All right, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. But this seems like a lot of people don't want the gloss. Bancroft loves the smell of. God damn it! Damn it, Mo. Jennifer's back for 8 this time. Michael, you know this already that I love you, but not inappropriately. But I do love you. And I love my beautiful chat, all my angels. Thank you so much, Jennifer. See? It's a love for comics. It's a love for fun streams and, just good times. That's all it is. All right. There's a lot of cock talk. I don't want to miss anything. Luke Stone also prints on matte. It's nice for hand feel. Okay, caught up. Excellent. I was just wanted to zoom in and scroll through some of this art again. Let everyone see it nice and close up like this. Capture the crackoom. It looks to me like this. I mean, that looks like a lightning strike. It looks to me like this shipwrecking. There's something else going on here. Might not be perfectly random. They're just getting struck by lightning in the middle of the sea, and then end up in a strange men in a strange land. This is amazing. Yeah. That is fantastic art. There's no two ways about that. That is glorious. What's up, Bancroft? Solid sound effect. Well, I didn't do the sound effect, but thank you, John. Welcome, John.
Bancroft. You take the credit.
I'll claim it. Yeah. Do you like this sound effect that I did? Crackoom. Oh no, I said it. I did say it. No, that's what he's talking about. Okay. Yeah, I take credit. Sumo says Bancroft likes true indie titles as long as there are no negative indie publishers. Oh my god. You guys see right through to my soul. You know what I'm all about. Yeah, give me the tit without the nip. That's all I ask. Is it too much to ask for that? We'll bring the tit and the cock together, and we'll make beautiful art together. Art is truly immersive, makes you feel like you're in a Nordic dream. Dojo Kun is a backer. Backer number, I do not know. Thank you so much. EVS has a chromium cock. He does. I've got it here. He's had a couple. Dojo Kun, if you just backed, you're backer number 12. Excellent. Well, let's scroll up, zoom out, do a little refresh, and we'll say you are sitting on 12 backers, 22% funded. Would love to see 13. Who's going to be lucky number 13 out there? We have 85 beautiful people watching here on YouTube. Let's check out Rumble. We still got, 17 over on Rumble. We're joined over there by Draw Zombie, who says this is looking good. And Citizen Ronan says as well. Jim Cox asks, I wonder if Bancroft is up in Luke's DMs trying to get him to make it so he can show Aussie dollars. No, I'm not. I wouldn't put any more work on Luke at the moment. I think let's get this site humming to perfection, and then the dollary dues can come after that. So it's all or nothing campaign, which means you have 90 days to get to 1,500, which is very reasonable in my mind. I want to go to the homepage here and see. Oh, yes, Fall of Man. We did that the other day. That's jumped up to the 3rd spot behind Mythicals and Buckler. Wow, these campaigns are doing great. This is a great start for this site. People are buying. Fund My Comic is a great alternative to do for people. And look here, Raid of the White Leopard already up on the homepage. You don't get this on other sites. Relentless Tin Soldier is here too. Excellent. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I got a super chat here from Schnelly. Bancroft, can you tell Jennifer that I love her? Not inappropriately, but she is a darling. There you go, Jennifer. If you're still out there, Schnelly loves you as well in a very platonic fashion. He says you're a darling. And then when Schnelly says this, hello, darling. Thinking about doing Fund My Comic for Atlas of Sidonia when we launch. Oh, you're that, John. Hi. Great to have you here in the chat, John. Look, I'm going to be going through this tomorrow. I'm going to do a show. There's been a lot of talk recently about alternate sites, about this site, about our own sites, about Indiegogo, about Kickstarter. I will probably be launching my Kickstarter tomorrow. Not with big fanfare or anything, mostly just because I know you guys have all backed the book long ago. But I want to use that as a sort of a place to sort of discuss this stuff and my opinions on this stuff. I have opinions. I have thoughts. I think for a lot of people, Fund My Comic is a pretty decent alternative to what's available out there. What is Mo saying? Bancroft loves general audience published episodic serials. I don't know if I'm going to read the hashtag. It was a bit of a hashtag Bancroft loves something, or was that a bit of a stretch? Mo, oh my god, that's a little far. but very clever, very witty. For anyone who isn't aware, Mo is our is the golden wrench around these parts. He's the boss in the chat, and he's a very, very witty fella. Has Jerry come forward to claim his prize or my money? I'm waiting to hear back from everyone. Jerry was the person who won the Rini piece yesterday, Edwin. So you can imagine everyone was very happy for Jerry yesterday, who they don't know that
sure.
they won this piece, which is potentially worth many thousands of dollars. And to a lot of people, they love Rini's art. So Schnelly says, I forgot to mention that I'm really loaded. Thanks. Thank you so much, Schnelly. Je t'aime the Lucent. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I think that's Jeremy. Colonel Zaid, is that Jeremy? One of the Zaids. There are two of them out there, but thank you so much. Oh my god, we've started something here now. I don't know if we can stop it. Metal Movers and Brucey says it's cool to have one site customers can go to just for crowdfunding comics that they can trust.
Yeah, I gotta say, Fund My Comic's been great so far. The setting up the campaign page is a breeze as compared to Indiegogo. And any questions or anything that I've had, Luke's been great kind of answering. So, thumbs up so far.
Imagine you have a problem on the site and then you reach out to the person who runs the site and they answer you. Wouldn't that be amazing? It just sounds like such a novel idea in 2023. Yeah. Okay, I was checking out because I went on your channel. I went on your channel a couple of weeks ago. We had a fun little discussion.
Mhm.
Let me here. Is it called Edwin
It's
Aces?
Drawing Aces CG.
Drawing Aces CG. I apologize. I should have had this loaded previously. Now I'm gonna have to go to your Twitter. Damn it! I apologize, everyone.
No worries.
It's pointing this down like this.
So,
And I
yeah.
want to shout it out. We don't shout
thank
out
you.
other people's channels enough.
Yeah, not. I'm trying to get it going active again. I used to do a bunch of kind of promotion streams, movie watch-alongs. Right now, I'm doing the writer's cut, which I stream every other Sunday. We had you on a couple of weeks ago. We've had on basically all of the hardline has been on, and we just talk about writing, writing process, different things. Each episode has a bit of a theme, but we're just kind of just talking, and we're not giving any sort of sage advice or anything, trying to act like we're experts. We're just giving kind of our own thoughts about our process for writing, whether it be writing our first comic, writing a sequel, writing for multiple different IPs, all those kind of different things that maybe new writers might find interesting in like the indie space. So I'll be back not this Sunday, the one after, with another episode. I hope to get maybe somebody from the hardline, maybe another guest. We'll kind of reach out to some people once I get some free time right now. Kind of focused on Raid, but in the next couple of days I'll reach out to some people, see if we can get somebody on and just talk writing. It's been really fun. I've kind of learned a lot just from talking with my fellow creators.
Having said all of that, and it sounds great, it sounds amazing, I cannot find the link to your YouTube. I can't find it. It's not on your Twitter handle. I'm scrolling through your feed. I can't find. Do you share any of your links?
I do, but I tweet quite a bit, especially now trying to hype up this campaign.
You're tweeting a lot. Yeah,
it's been I'm
sorry,
basically wearing people
everyone.
out. I apologize for like the spam, but it is what it is. I gotta go hard on these.
Is it actually? I might be able to reach it through your crew right here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course I can. I can just go right here. What's that? Drawing Aces CG. There we go. Okay, finally. All right. So let me stop sharing it as a tab. Start sharing it as a window. We're here. There we go. We got it. We got it in the end. We got it in the end. There we go. So yeah, go give Edwin a sub there. As you said, he's starting to build it up. You just got to put your link in your on your Twitter so people know it exists and it's there. And yeah, give him a sub. And he just went through everything that he's doing over there. Actually, I got to put it in Rumble as well. Can't neglect the Rumblers. I think we got. Did someone else say that they backed? I think they did. Sir Nolan Lockhart, backer number 69,420. Hashtag crackbackbacks. Hail Sir Nolan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.
Oh, we got 14 back.
Awesome.
Love to see 25% funded. We have 7 minutes left. Is there anyone out there? I mean, the book looks great. Edwin's putting on the heart. He's putting in the work. He's out there every year. He's been here year after year, getting these books out to you all. Trusted creator out there. Is there no one else out there who can get this thing to 25% funded? I would love to see it. Love to see it. Scrolling down here. A lot of people, big fans of Fund My Comic. We got it in the end. Hold on a sec. Oh, Mo's pointing out CG Now to F in the chat. You can get a whole bunch of books. Do you have a book on CG Now? I think you
do. I believe Bloodbone.
Bloodbone? No. Is that on there? Oh, yes. Yes. Mel's been handling that for me, so I'm a bit behind in it. Now she's gone away for 7 weeks, so I do need to get back to it. 7 minutes left. Correct, SDA. 7 minutes. Can we get this thing to 25% funded? Yes. Is there no one else? That is the goal here. Let's scroll down and just leave it on this gorgeous Donald piece. Who is he killing here? Who are these guys?
That's a mystery.
Another mystery. You're gonna have to find out.
Yeah. It's fun kind of doing, like I said, the idea of doing kind of these different books that are just complete. They're nothing like anything else I've done. It's really kind of, I think it's helped me as a writer and just as a creator, going from the Ace, like I said, which is like more kind of space-based, aliens, all that kind of fun stuff. And then Bloodbone being like more street level stuff. And then you have Raid, which is just completely just something unique and different. So it's been fun.
Yeah, I have the same feeling that I want to do as well, but I only ever want to make the Lucent. That's my only thing I want to do. But luckily for me, the story goes over thousands of years, which is why I want to do that Viking book. But it would be different. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be, because you've got some funky stuff going on here as well. When I said, oh yeah, I want to make a Viking book too, and I saw you roll your eyes, I said no, but it would be Vikings versus wizards. But you seem to have a bit of magic or strange, like, look at this going on as well. So maybe it will just straight copy you. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. You'll be first to market though by many years, I'm sure. No, it's looking really cool, man. It's looking really cool. I'm interested in this character. Like an African warrior type character. Fighting pirates on the high seas. And it's great stuff, man. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah,
Eric,
I can't put up Avery's work enough. Like, just fantastic artwork.
Oh man, there's so many great different style of artists out there that are doing really top tier stuff. More and more each year that the books just seem to be getting better and better. Bobby Greer the second, the third. Sorry, I should be able to count by now. I am over 40 years old. Bobby Greer the third just backed, which I do believe, if we scroll up here and refresh, will bring us over. It did well over 7% funded. You bloody legends, you guys rock. Now come on, can we leave it at that? $2 to 400 in 44 minutes. That's great. 27% funded in 44 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Love to see it. It's the White Leopard, duh. Yeah, well, I didn't want to,
I do gotta admit, this is actually the most nervous I've been for a campaign. The first three
really?
ones,
How come?
I don't know. The first three, I was feeling kind of just like on a straight level, but this one, it's just, I don't know, maybe just because it's so different from everything else.
Is it the story, or like the genre or something?
Yeah, just really don't know. Like I said, it's something completely different from like the more kind of traditional comic book stuff that I've been doing. I just like, will anybody really care? They think I'm reaching, but I'm one of those people. I don't do something unless I'm completely behind it. I mean, there's other ideas that I have for cool stuff, but they're not ready. And if they're not ready, I don't feel they're ready. They don't come out. Nobody sees it. Nothing. I spent money on pages and stuff that nobody has seen or anything. Like, I have to believe in the project. So if I put it out, one thing you can guarantee, whether you like it, you don't, you have different opinions, whatever it is, I'm a fan of it, and I'm all in.
It has the Edwin seal of approval.
Yeah.
Excellent. Fanta sent a Bogan chat. Hal Bancroft and Edwin Hal chat. Can't wait to do a video on this. Yeah, Fanta does these great little videos where she talks about a whole bunch of different books and projects and stuff. She's doing good stuff out there. Did you say there is Shelby art in this campaign? Much love to all. Hail CG. There was, Fanta, but
it came and went.
Up. It was snapped up instantly, and it looked brilliant too. I mean, I can only see the sort of faded. Sorry, but there are more
beautiful sketch card. Yeah, and there's more coming.
There are more coming. So, yes, make sure you're all out there following Edwin. You can follow him on YouTube. You can follow him on Twitter. Actually, let me grab the I'll put the your Twitter handle in the chat as well for people to follow. So make sure, because that's probably where you're gonna get the you know, the straight.
Any updates usually go on Twitter first. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, but most of my kind of main follows are kind of like you'll see it first on Twitter usually.
Hold up. What do they do over there on Phil's channel? Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Admiral Wackass just backed now we're up to 17 backers, 30% funded, $450 raised. This is
Thank you so much,
this is
guys.
fantastic. What a great little rally at the end there. Thank you so much. That is awesome, everyone. Everyone's yelling at me, refresh. Excellent. I mean, I love to see it going off like this. Everybody, so go check out the Raid of the White Leopard. Go support what Luke is doing over here on Fund My Comic. It's going really as well as I think you can. It really, this is just a couple of guys who are doing it because they saw there was a problem out there with the big companies, and it's working. The fact that it's working is pretty massive, because I was actually a doubter that this could be done back in the day, and I'm very, very happy to be proven wrong on that, because I think the more options we have out there, just better and freer and more competitive the whole market is. So well done to everyone involved. Fanta says, I love Comicsgate. Hal Fanta, thank you so much. Edwin, 30% funded, $450 raised. The goal is $1,500. It sounds like you were well on track to get that done, especially if we're talking 90 days. I mean,
we're talking 90 days.
I think it's going to happen. So amazing. Always a pleasure to have you on, seeing all the different books that you're doing. Colonel's gatekeeping Mo. Why has that happened? Why is that happening? I don't know. But thank you very much for coming on. Thank you for launching on the channel. I love launch shows. They are my favorite of all the shows to do. So thank you. The next launch I think we have, if I check my calendar, might be in a while. I think it's the Ariel book, but that's in a while. That's in the 20th of May. So we'll see. Something might come up in the meantime. Not sure. Tomorrow, I will probably go live with the Kickstarter, but I will be discussing, I'll be giving my opinions on all this stuff that a lot of people are talking about. So it should be an interesting show. I think it's a little bit divisive. I don't know. I'm not trying to be, you know me. Not trying to be, just giving my opinions and thoughts on things. Mo says, how the panel, how the chat, how Mo Biggs, Schnelly again, 5 memberships again, Schnelly.
You little ripper!
Thank you so much. No One Nowhere says the Bancroft bump strikes again. Well, it's all you guys out there making it happen for guys like Edwin and others. You'll see Edwin out there on lots of different streams, I'm sure, promoting the hell out of this book. Well, until tomorrow night, I hope you have a great one. I'm off to go work on the cover for Painted Death. How about that? I got a full day ahead of me working comic book stuff. All right, guys, I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Until then, have a great one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty